Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play Mega Man 3. Last time we started this revisit through one of my favorite games on the NES. Only this time on Genesis, we took down Hard Man, Top Man, and Magna Man. Let's move on to Shadow Man. This is actually going to differ from my original playthrough because Shadow Man was not the robot I went for fourth in my last playthrough of this game. In fact, this was one of the last ones I went for last time, I think. Coincidentally, I think this is like the third of the fourth Proto Man stages here. And I think this is like the last of these like Proto Man fights in the game too, actually, now that I think about it. One thing I gotta say, like, I know Mega Man 2 is often regarded as, like, the high point of the Mega Man OSTs, but honestly, I think I like Mega Man 3's soundtrack more. Overall, I just find there's something about this game that just has a really, really charming soundtrack. This part's pretty cool. The effect still kind of looks about what it did in the original game. It is possible to shoot down those lights on the ceiling there. If you do, probably the easiest way to do that is with the magnet missile. Hit by that guy there. Yeah, I don't know. This game's soundtrack just feels memorable to me in like all the right ways. It's one of those nostalgia kind of memorables, which is weird for me to say this because like I didn't exactly grow up with this game when it was new, but, like, I played this a lot back in my youth on, like, the Wii Virtual Console and stuff, and this was, like, no, I don't want that, I want that. Thank you. This was, like, one of those games I played, like, all the time on, like, Friday nights, or like Saturday mornings, or maybe not Saturday mornings. Oh god, that was a close like thing there. This was always just one of those like fun late night games for me that I just always loved revisiting. So yeah, let's hopefully see this weapon not glitch out a million times, because the top spin was a piece of shit in the original game. Alright, got him. And that used no ammo, what? Okay, in the original game, sometimes the top spin would just drain its entire ammo supply out, like, immediately, for, like, no reason at all. So, yeah, that's a thing. You got the Shadow Blade and the Rush Marine. Very, very nice. The Shadow Blade's probably one of my favorite weapons in the game. It's essentially the Metal Blade, but less broken, and honestly, I kind of like it better for that, in a weird way. So let's move on to Snake Man. Yeah, the Shadow Blade, I guess I can demonstrate it here. I usually don't like fighting Shadow Man when I do, because his, like, weakness is the top spin, which is very obnoxious and can sometimes just drain all of its ammo immediately. And Shadow Man's, like, probably the hardest of the Robot Masters in this game otherwise. So, yeah, I typically like having, I like his weapon a lot, though, but typically I like doing his stage later on, just because I find him kind of obnoxious to fight. These snakes die in 2 hits the hard knuckle, which is very, very nice. This is another one of those very memorable songs, but you'll kind of start seeing, like, level designs where health is kind of just really common, like, the Robot Masters aren't really that obnoxious, there's no real dickish level design. I say that, and in the original game, this is kind of one of the few exceptions, this level, but we'll see what I mean. this game definitely feels like it has, like, the least dickish level design of, like, classic Mega Man, though. For the most part. I don't think there's anything nearly as bad as, like, Wily 1 from either of the first two Mega Man games, or Wily 4 and Mega Man 2. There's nothing as obnoxious or difficult as that. I don't really need either of those things there. It's another one of those really, really memorable songs. I think Magnet Man's probably my favorite song in this game, but, like, this whole game's soundtrack is just... It's memorable for all the right reasons. Alright, you're dead. And this is the halfway mark of the level. Even though this is almost, like, the 2/3 of the way through the level mark, honestly, but... I can kind of see why they would have made it the halfway mark, because... stuff we got coming up here can be a little on the obnoxious side. But I think, from what I remember, a lot of those things were fixed in the Wily Wars, so... This is the only Mega Man game in this collection I've finished prior to this recording, because I am recording this after Mega Man 1 and 2, so I can't say I've never finished those in this collection before, but, like, yeah, these clouds here in the original are really glitchy or spotty with, like, their hit detection, and also, like, this area just loves to kind of stutter here in the original. These missiles suck. You do not want to be hit by these things, because you almost want to shoot them just to get them out of the way here, because they can be very, very obnoxious if, like, you're trying to platform, and one hits you mid-air, causes you to do knockback, and, yeah, you can kiss, like, a life goodbye. Alright, that part of the game is actually kind of harder than it looks, but thankfully we have another pretty easy Robot Master here. Shadow Man's weapon isn't his weakness by any means, it's actually Needle Man's weapon, but this is another one I don't mind doing Bustered, actually, because this pattern is pretty fun, all things considered. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Proto Man in a sense, where you kind of just want to, like, move back and forth and just, like, kind of jump between here. I don't find Snake Man really that bad, though. I think in my original Let's Play of this game, I did him next in this order instead of Shadow Man, but yeah. Snake Man's pretty simple, all things considered. We're making really good time on this. Alright, we got the Search Snake, and after this, I think there's only 3 more levels after this? Who's all left here? Yeah, just Needle, Spark, and Gemini. We're gonna do Gemini Man next. Alright. Gemini Man's stage is interesting because in the original... Actually, in the original, I think, weren't these flames red, I think, originally? Not for spoilers or something like that, but, like, I could have sworn these things were red originally. But I could be mistaken about that. This stage has a pretty cool trick you can do in the original. I don't think it's in this one because it's, like... It's a frame-perfect jump you have to do at the end of this room here, but it's something I've done many times. I can give it an honest effort, but I don't think it's possible in this version of the game. Ooh, that was definitely running a little low on health here. That's not really that great there. These things are respawning a lot sooner than I would like them to. Okay, this part here... I don't think this is... No. The game freezes there. in the original game, if in like the 8-bit version, you could actually slide through and skip this cutscene by like doing a slide and then jumping through that. And if you do that, it like kind of breaks the second half of this level. I think I did it in my original Let's Play actually, but it starts sliding. Okay, did it right. There's a Proto Man scene right there. Yeah, it kind of breaks the second half of this level because it stops all the music, which is really funny and ominous. And it also screws up the graphics of some of the later enemies. Not, like, there's one in particular it screws up, not a whole lot. This area here is fantastic if you want to grind extra lives, or health or whatever, because these things, if you want to just grind through, these bubble things here will sometimes quite frequently drop 1-ups, just because you're killing a lot of enemies to do that. I won't be bothering with that here because, I mean, I already have 4 lives anyway, so if I can get 1 or 2, I'll suffice here, but I won't be, like, going out of my way for that. Yeah, these things aren't so bad to kill here. I think this is the room here that has the things that kind of screw up if you do that glitch. I love this part here. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Glad to see it's possible to make, like, frame-perfect jumps about that. Like, you can use Rush Coil to get up here as well. It's not that bad. Okay, these enemies here, not these firefly things, which I've seen before. These, like, weird penguin things here, yeah, these things glitch out like crazy if you do that, like, skip. It basically replaces them with, like, weird Snake Man graphics. It's, like, it's hard to describe it. I'll put a picture of it on screen. What the hell is this thing supposed to be? Normally, this thing is supposed to be a giant penguin here because it's kind of on the ridiculous side. I don't need health here, I don't think. Nah. Not really needing health here too much. This part kinda sucks. Let's get out our Rush Marine here because we're going swimming. Yeah, so there's gonna be some goodies that we're gonna want to get here. Wow, I think I was gonna drop another extra life there too. Oh! I thought we could swim with Rush Marine in this game. I do not remember that. That just made things a lot more awkward. We're already up to 7 lives, though, by the way. Like, remember when I said this game really wasn't that difficult? Yeah, I wasn't kidding about that. I think Mega Man 3 is, like, the least BS of the original games by a long shot. Alright, and for getting all the way through here, there is an energy tank. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember being able to go through that with the Rush Marine in the original game. Like, I think you can jump out on land with the Rush Marine originally, but maybe I'm misremembering badly. I really don't know. Alright, anyways, that's it for that stage, and Gemini Man's honestly one of the harder of the stages, so let's bring out the snakes. I've had it with these stupid snakes in this stupid game. Because Gemini Man's a little bit awkward to fight. He spits out a clone of himself that goes down in only a couple of hits, but his clone can be kind of on the obnoxious side if you let it be. Damn it. Yeah, he can be a little bit on the obnoxious side sometimes. You don't want to have 2 of them running around the same place, I'll just say that much. But, yeah. Oh, god damn it, really that? Oh. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter which one you shoot there. The problem with the snakes is you can only have 3 of them on screen at a time, so... Nice. There we go. That's gonna do it for this episode of Mega Man 3. Join me back next time, where we're gonna finish up the rest of the Robot Masters. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.